Today I'm going to demonstrate how to run a Conferma TNF-alpha ELISA kit on the AAW Automated Assay Workstation. And more importantly, why combining a pharma-grade Conferma ELISA with AAW automation delivers higher confidence in your biomarker data. Automation not only reduces hands-on time and human error, but it also standardizes critical ELISA steps, helping ensure the reproducibility and consistency required for biomarker studies and translational research. Conferma ELISAs are designed for high reproducibility and robustness, with well-characterized reagents and verified performance. Running these kits on the AAW Workstation ensures the manual variability typically introduced during pipetting, washing, and incubation is minimized, preserving the integrity of the assay. And another added bonus is that the AAW Workstation is easy to use and accessible to all, with potential to run assays on the same day of installation, especially with our ready-to-go protocols. In order to run ELISA assays on the AAW Workstation, you simply go to the Millipore Protocol Library page and find the ELISA protocol of your choice. Today I will be running the Conferma TNF-alpha ELISA. Be sure to go through the protocol pages on the Millipore Protocol Library website and check that you have the hardware and labware needed to run the assay. Further, it is helpful to read the brief overview of how to run the assay. More detailed instructions can be found on our website. Next, download the protocols and any required custom labware, and then upload those to the Opentrons app. After connecting your computer to the robot, either through Wi-Fi or Ethernet, you can begin setup of the protocol or send the protocol to the robot and run it through the touchscreen. I will be showing this option today. Once you have sent the protocol over to the AAW instrument, you can then begin to set up the assay with the reagents and then the assay parameters on the touchscreen. Reconstitute and prepare the reagents according to the Conferma TNF-alpha ELISA protocol. Next, on the touchscreen, you will select if the assay being run is a dry practice run or a real assay, the number of samples being run, the location of the P1001 channel position, and more. Next, select your substrate incubation time and tip disposal method. You can choose a trash bin or waste chute if you have one. You can then confirm your parameters to begin the assay run setup. In the next step, you will confirm your instruments and modules are loaded and in the proper locations. This is shown by a green tab. Next, you will confirm your labware position locations. You only need to perform this action if it is your first time running the assay on the workstation. Here, I'm assuming this has been run previously and the locations are correct. Finally, you will move on to liquids and labware. In this tab, the touchscreen will show you how much volume and the location for each liquid within the labware. Load the proper reagents in their correct locations as directed. Next, you can place your loaded labware into the correct locations shown on the map or list. To ensure proper placement of the assay plate, first, place the microtiter strip plate from the ELISA kit onto the heater shaker. Hold down the assay plate firmly with one hand to secure it in position. Then navigate to the Labware and Liquids list view menu on the workstation's touchscreen to close the latch. Make sure the plate is securely locked in place before starting the protocol. You can now close the AAW instrument's door and press Run for its walk-away automation to take place. First, the AAW Workstation will make the standard curve by dispensing assay buffer and then mixing standards 2 to 6. As our ELISA kits come with conveniently pre-coated plates, there is no additional pre-coating and incubation step first. Instead, the workstation starts by pre-wetting the plate with wash buffer, removing the buffer, and then proceeding with plate setup. This ensures uniform conditions of all wells before sample addition. Next, it will dispense serum matrix and assay buffer into the assay plate. Continuing, the instrument will transfer prepared standard curve and samples into the plate. Assay plate is now complete with the 6-point standard curve replicates in columns 1 and 2, quality controls next split between columns 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then the samples. At this point, plate setup is now complete. The AAW Workstation automatically performs on-deck wash steps, capture, detection, and timed enzyme incubations, enabling scientists to walk away from the bench and focus on their other work while the ELISA is running. Depending on the number of samples, the full automated run takes up to approximately 5.5 hours. During this time, no user intervention is required until the brief manual plate tapping step towards the end. Users will be prompted by the blue light above the deck when it's time for the plate tapping step. The touchscreen shows instructions to manually tap any remaining contents of the plate. During this step, the light-sensitive substrate needs to be added to the 12-well reservoir location as indicated on the protocol page. Once the plate is returned to the heater shaker, close the door and press Resume to continue the assay. The AAW Workstation will then complete the final steps of the assay, which include transferring the substrate to the plate wells, incubating as directed by the protocol, then adding stop solution. Now the plate is ready for reading on your plate reader. Overall, running Conferma ELISAs on the AAW Workstation delivers pharma-grade reproducibility with true walk-away automation. Scientists gain standardized ELISA execution, reduced hands-on time, and confidence that results reflect biology, not operator technique. Check out our website for more info.